Welcome into First Pitch, everybody. Kendall Smith and Doug Maurer joining you here from Truist Field. Chase Meidroth and Kyle Teal, they were a part of a huge trade during the offseason. It sent Garrett Crochet to the Boston Red Sox in return for Braden Montgomery, Wickelman Gonzalez, Kyle Teal, and Chase Meidroth. And both of those guys have made really big impacts with the White Sox this year. We'll start off with Meidroth. Currently, he's riding a 13-game hitting streak. We like to describe him as Steady Eddie. Last year, he had the highest walk rate for any player in minor league baseball. He's just so calm, cool, and collected, and he's really showed that at the major league level. He was only here for a couple of weeks playing with the Knights at the beginning of the season because he showed so early on that he was just ready to make the jump. And then Kyle Teal, he got his call up to the White Sox in June. He has been one of the hottest catchers at the plate from an offensive standpoint since the All-Star break. He's batting .280, and people describe him, Doug, as just a guy with genuine enthusiasm. We saw that here with Charlotte. He is a blast to be around. People love to have him a part of the team, and he's not the only one who's been fantastic behind the plate for the White Sox. We got to talk about Edgar Caro as well. Yeah. There are certainly a couple of names that you'll want to keep your eye on in this Charlotte lineup. It's changed a lot throughout the year from opening day to where we sit now, just a couple of games away from the season ending, Doug. The one thing that has maintained consistency is the power in this lineup. We just talked with Tim Elko, and we expect big things from him here tonight. It's Charlotte Knights first baseman Tim Elko. What a season he has had. 26 home runs here with the Charlotte Knights. He leads the team in that category. Not only that, but he also is 13th on the all-time list of most home runs by a Charlotte Knights player. And that list includes guys like Jim Thome. So he's been fantastic all season long, but not only great on the field, he's been a great guy to have on this team off of the field as well. We weren't just talking baseball, we were talking golf, we were talking fantasy football, so take a look right here. They've certainly worked out for you this season here with the Charlotte Knights. You've been fantastic. 26 home runs this year, and just what a season it has been for you, obviously hitting a milestone, making your major league debut back in May. When you look back at this year, Tim, how would you describe it? We are talking a crazy wild card race that's happening right now in Major League Baseball. The Cubs just clinched their spot yesterday. Plus, we're going to talk some guys that have made a real impact with the Chicago White Sox that played here for the Charlotte Knights earlier this season. It's all up after the break here on First Pitch, so stay with us. The Knights, they're the affiliate of the Chicago White Sox, and the White Sox, they won't be in the playoffs this year, but the playoffs are being talked about with this young group for next year, potentially the year after. There's certainly a ton of upside with this young group, with the Chicago White Sox, and so many of those guys, Doug, played right here for the Charlotte Knights. And I think the first name that we have to bring up if we're talking impact guys with the White Sox that played here in Charlotte, Colson Montgomery. Okay, we are getting ready for tonight's game, and we've got more coming on the other side. Starting lineups, pitching matchups, plus some guys that you might see here in Charlotte next year that we expect to be huge additions to the team. Don't go anywhere, everybody. Baseball isn't over yet, though. We've got a big game here tonight, another one tomorrow, and then 2 games on Saturday. 4 games are left in this Charlotte Knights season that has been so much fun. So we thank all of you for making this season so special, right, Doug?
Oh, we do. Thank you. It's been unbelievable, and we can't wait to finish strong.
All right, time for First Pitch now between the Knights and the Bulls. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining us.